First question, Jake, that I received is, this is listed on our calendar as a special called work session. Are we able to vote on anything with it listed like that?
Yeah, I don't think that kind of type draft glare will stop you. As long as the agenda is the same and you vote to approve it, I don't think that'll cause an issue.
All right, so all of you that wanted to leave early, you're here for a little bit longer. All right, we do have an agenda in front of us with 5 items on it. Have a motion to approve the agenda from Mr. Moore, seconded from Ms. Kinzer. First thing, ESER 3.0. Oh, let's vote on the agenda. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and do a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Any abstain? Any noes? All right, the agenda is approved unanimously. Now let's move on to ESER 3.0. We've had quite a bit of discussion about this. Mr. Moore.
Make a motion to approve the as presented recommendation by staff, which would not be the additions on the bottom. It would be as presented.
Okay. And a second by Ms. Kinzer. Any discussion? Mr. Lindsay.
I just need to read my conflict of interest statement. I have a conflict of interest in the item about to be voted upon. I pledge that my vote is guided by my conscience and my decision is only made with the best interest of Maury County Public Schools in mind.
Thank you very much. Mr. Moore.
Yeah, I just want to say, through this process, I have kind of beat on central office pretty hard on this. I don't necessarily agree with all parts of this, but as I tend to do, if I'm going to go back and you guys are going to stand by what you guys are presenting as recommendation, I'm going to have to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, and I don't want to be the one holding this up based on a few minor discrepancies there. So I'm going to be okay to support this and move ahead with what staff says they can work with. And I hope we get the benefits from it that you guys are saying we will.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other discussion? We'll let everybody finish voting on the agenda.
I'm sorry, I'm finally getting it to work. You can go ahead and take a vote.
Okay. Thank you. We do have a motion on the floor to approve the 3.0 plan as presented. We will open it up to vote if we're able to do that through our electronic system.
All right, that's on the ESER.
Yes, ma'am. As presented.
And I just would like to clarify that is not including the alternatives. That
Correct.
is just the original first portion.
Correct. Thank you.
Original. As presented. Or just as presented.
Probably not. Oh, Mr. Lindsay. Yes, sir.
If I counted right, is it 13 items? Was that what you guys?
Y'all know off the top of your head how many items you had?
It is
13 items.
well, thank you.
Okay. We have the voting that's been opened. Please cast your vote. The ESER plan passes unanimously. Next up, teacher growth positions. Mr. Hickman, could you just give us exactly what the proposal is?
We have that on the agenda. Now you got me off the agenda. I'm going back to it. What that is proposing is to give us the opportunity to have 10 teaching growth positions as needed to make sure that we're fulfilling EIA numbers to stay below what the state ratio is mandating us.
Okay, Mr. Lakota.
We would bring a budget amendment to the voting meeting to later to match this request.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Kinzer.
I move that we add 10 positions to meet those EIA standards.
So you are making the motion of what he said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. We got some confusion. What's going on?
Well, I can withdraw my motion. What did we just say? We posted, if we, it's not on here. It's not on the call special.
All right, so could you state your request or proposal?
My motion is to approve 10 growth positions to keep the EIA numbers below state ratios.
Oh, there you go. So that's what I said.
All right, and Ms. Kinzer, is that your motion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Howell. Any discussion? Seeing none, I believe we're ready to vote.
Please vote now.
And that passes unanimously. I have a motion to adjourn from Mr. Howell. All those in favor, stand up and leave the meeting. You know, I think technically in Robert's Rules of Order, you don't need a vote.
Yeah, it's a motion.